If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that sub button for more amazing content. Now, let's jump straight into the video. What's good, YouTube, and welcome back to the Bofino One podcast, and I'm your host, Bofino One, and as you guys can see from this title here that we're going to be talking about is the demand for Tesla lagging. Its year-end discounts suggest problems ahead, and so we all know there's been quite a bit of talk going around, with Elon Musk and, him supposedly selling some shares, and, he's just like, it seems like he's liquidating a good amount of his own shares within the company. And so a lot of people are kind of questioning, like, okay, why is he doing this? What is going on that's making him want to sell his own shares within a company that's supposed to be doing pretty well as they're having a year-end discount. And we all know, Tesla's supposed to be kind of like this company that I would say, the demand has been really high for them. So it's like all of a sudden now you guys want to have a year-end sell when supposedly they couldn't even keep up with demand. So before we get into this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe and turn on post notifications. So let's jump straight into the video here, shall we? So the car maker stock is down nearly 10% on news that Tesla customers won't pay full price. So Tesla doubled the discount on its two most popular models. The car maker's website shows alarming investors because the electric car maker has almost always managed to sell its vehicles at full price. Tesla stock has fallen nearly 10% today, December 22nd, and is trading at its lowest levels in 2 years. The company has been hurt by microeconomic trends like rising interest rates and issues specific to Tesla, like the constant antics of its CEO, Elon Musk, who's been accused of not paying enough attention to the companies while it faces a wide range of challenges. Tesla website currently reads, take delivery of a new Model 3 or Model Y between December 21st and 31st of 2022 for a 7,500 credit and 10,000 miles of free supercharge. So that is something there. I'm not gonna lie or over exaggerate. I did know, that they were at some point probably going to have to drop their prices just because, for the average working American, they wouldn't necessarily be able to afford this. But for a $7,500 credit, that is pretty interesting though. That's almost, that's at least a 10% down payment, on a Tesla, or at least a Model 3, a little bit more actually. The increased discount twice what it offered earlier this month suggests Tesla may also be contending with sagging demand. The EV automaker rarely discounts its cars, and Musk has boasted about not needing to advertise or pay for endorsements. The discount also mirrors a $7,500 tax credit on the purchase of new EVs that will take effect in 2023, suggesting that Tesla is trying to lure customers to buy now rather than wait for the tax credit. But just weeks earlier, Tesla was only offering $3,750 incentives. Has demand for Tesla faltered, meaning has the demand kind of just, staggered? People maybe that are into Teslas have dropped, or, so for years, Musk has said that Tesla does not have a demand problem, but a production problem. But during the 3 months that ended in September, the car maker's production exceeded deliveries by more than 22,000 vehicles. Meanwhile, in October, Tesla has slashed prices of his vehicle in China, which is not something a company does when demand is outstripping supply. The cuts come as local manufacturers have been beefing up their lineups. There's growing uncertainty around Tesla as consumers start to pull back on spending and as the company faces growing competition from both newer EV startups and established automakers. And so that's kind of what we're seeing. There's other car companies now that are starting to, give Tesla a run for their money. And that's just the reality of it, is that, you might be a consumer that wants an EV car, right? You want an electrical vehicle, but you can't really afford the Tesla price. So maybe you go to a different company, right? And hopefully you can get the same thing. And so that's kind of, I think, what they're seeing is that for the average working person, they probably really can't afford that. What was it? The Tesla Model 3 is like a 46, almost 47K, car. Most people can't afford that. That's really out of their budget. So people are going elsewhere. And they're also getting the tax credits and just, a lot of other stuff. So I think they're starting to get more competition, which is why they're figuring out ways to drop their car prices. And on top of, all this stuff that's been going on with Elon Musk is not helping as well. So the boost in discounts follows Musk's latest sale of Tesla stock, in which he unloaded another 22 million shares worth $3.6 billion. That comes after selling 19.5 million shares in November to fund the closing on his purchase of Twitter. The stock sales, along with Musk's antics at Twitter, are increasingly worrying Tesla shareholders and analysts. Now it's showing up in the stock price. And so people, this is kind of what I was saying, that, people are feeling a little, I guess you could say there's like FUD, fear, uncertainty, doubt about, okay, why did he sell X amount of shares for Twitter, right? I mean, maybe people kind of saw that, but then there's just a lot of other things that have been going on with Elon Musk that people are not really liking. And so, I guess if I was someone that wanted to buy an EV, in which at one point I was considering buying a Tesla, the thing you would be concerned with is, okay, they're still kind of new, they haven't been out that long. And you go buy something and let's say the company goes under, well, where does that leave you? Like, does that mean you have no way to charge your car? You know what I mean? Like, what does that mean for the person that bought? And so I think that's where a lot of people are kind of thinking about. And then also the economy right now is just not, we're already in a recession, and essentially 2023 is going to be an official recession. So it's kind of just like buying a car, especially of that magnitude, that price, is probably not a good idea right now. But let me know your guys' thoughts about this down below in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.